Okay, ready to install. So there's a couple of things you'll have to do first. This is for the air temperature sensor. You'll have to redo some of the wiring, undo some of that. This is for the TPS and for the idle control. They sit at the back here. So you can see I've just undone the wiring and I've recovered it. Same with these two sensor wires, we've taken them apart. Make sure everything's out of the way. Okay, so we simply just drop it on. Now again, make sure that all the bolts are loose so that everything can move around. Everything's nice and loose. Okay, now that we've got them all started, we can simply start at the bottom and tighten them all up. Just tighten them up evenly. Do them all up just gently first. Okay, now that we've got all those tight, we can tighten up all the little brackets that hold the linkage. Yeah, TPS, idle control. Okay. Line. Now this is for the inlet air temperature sensor. Okay, so we're nearly ready to start. Something I was just doing beforehand is we need to make sure that these, so you got one, this one's a bit tight and this one was all loose. So we need to sort of get these so that they're quite even, it's quite sensitive. That's better. They've both got a little bit of weight on them, so hopefully that'll be about right. Now we'll go and try and start it. It's going to take a little bit for the fuel to come through because the fuel rails are empty, so we'll see if it fires up. But before we do, I'll explain what I'll be doing with this. So now these are all linked together from the front all the way to the back. So this one sets the position of the stops, where this butterfly stops. So what we'll be doing is we'll be setting this one at say 3 or 4 or something like that, and then we'll work our way back and match each one. So we always start at the front and then work to these ones and then work to these ones, and right at the end we'll do side to side while we hold the throttle open just a little bit, because that'll show us that the linkages are the right length. So let's turn the key and see how it starts. There's one thing we forgot to connect. We have a hose here for the brake booster. That needs to connect onto the back here. So, okay, let's try again. There we go, that's it. So there you go, you can see what we're doing. We're just starting at the front and working our way back. So we're ready to put the trumpets on. Okay, so first thing we need to do is assemble the leave these loose. And then what we'll do is we'll slip them in, we'll tighten up the clamps here, we'll tighten these ones. Remember, we already tightened these ones are tight. Leave these outside ones loose. This little hose will fit into this one. Oh, and I've screwed the air temperature sensor into here.